For 2 minutes.
I thank the gentlelady. 40 years ago, May 4th, yesterday, May 4th, 1970, Ohio National Guardsmen opened fire on students at Kent State University who were protesting the U.S. invasion of Cambodia and the ongoing war in Vietnam. 4 unarmed students, Allison, Jeffrey, Sandra, and William, who have been mentioned here several times already today, were killed. 9 others, Alan, John, Thomas, Dean, Joseph, Donald, James, Robert, Douglas, were injured at the noontime rally. These students were exercising their right guaranteed by the U.S. Constitution to freely assemble and dissent from their government. The Kent State shootings were followed 10 days later by the shootings of 2 students protesting at Jackson State College in Mississippi. The tragedy at Kent State has had a broad resonance in American history. Richard Nixon's former chief of staff, H.R. Haldeman, wrote in his book, The Ends of Power, that the Kent State shootings began the slide into the Watergate crisis, eventually dooming the Nixon presidency. The shootings led to an uptick in student protests across the country, which prompted Richard Nixon to push for a series of unconstitutional moves to target his political enemies. These culminated in the Watergate break-in and 2 years after the Kent State shootings. Kent State University has established a number of resources to honor the 13 students shot on May 4th, 1970. The university has established the May 4th Memorial, Kent Benaiah Brith Hiller marker, individual student markers, and scholarships in memory of Allison, Jeffrey, Sandra, and William. May 4th collections maintained by the university libraries, the Department of Art, the Kent State Museum, the Center for Peaceful Change, now rededicated as the Center for Applied Conflict Management. An experimental college course entitled May 4th, 1970 and its aftermath, an annual symposium on democracy, annual commemoration sponsored by the May 4th Task Force. As for an additional 30 seconds.
I ask for additional 30 seconds for the
gentleman
gentleman
recognized for an additional 30 seconds.
And recognition of the site on the National Register of Historic Places. We were honored, Mr. Speaker, several nights ago to have our colleague John Lewis attend and serve as the keynote speaker of the 40th anniversary of the May 4th shootings. And he delivered a passionate, insightful speech, keynote address, which the people of Kent State University and the city of Kent enjoyed. But as we were milling around after, there's always been this tension between what happened at Kent State that day and the community and the students. And one person said this brought healing to Kent and Kent State. And that's what John Lewis has done for us, and I hope this resolution in some way helps to continue that healing process. I yield back the balance of my time.